Ladies and gentlemen, federal employees, today we're talking about one of the biggest questions when it comes to your thrift savings plan on when you can access it. Can you get into it before 59 and a half? What are the rules? What do you have to make sure you know so you don't have that pesky 10% penalty on your hard-earned retirement dollars? So welcome. If you're new here, it's so good to have you. My name is Dallin Hawes. I'm a financial planner who serves federal employees every single day to help you guys get the most out of your benefits, retire confident. So let's dive in. So the question today is, look, can you get into your thrift savings plan, your TSP, before 59 and a half? So to answer this, we have to step back. For the vast majority of retirement accounts, the default age that you have to wait before accessing the money is 59 and a half. That is the default age. So for IRAs, 401ks, etc., the age is 59 and a half. If you get into it before, generally speaking, you're going to owe potentially taxes and a 10% penalty on that money. So the question is, hey, as a federal employee, often you can retire before 59 and a half. Can I get access to my money when I retire? And the answer is maybe. It depends. So here are the rules. If you're a normal traditional FERS employee, not special provisions, then there's what they call the rule of 55. And what this rule says is, hey, if you retire in the year you turn 55 or later, so let's say you retire at 57 or whatever, anytime after the year you turn 55, okay, then you can access the TSP before 59 and a half without that 10% penalty. Now, if it's the traditional TSP, you're still going to owe taxes. You can't escape the taxes, but you won't owe that 10% penalty. So keep that in mind. Now, if you are a special provisions federal employee, meaning law enforcement, air traffic controller, you folks, you know who you are, okay? Firefighter, those folks. If you retire, okay, the rule's a little different. The age is different. If you retire in the year you turn 50 or later, then you can access the TSP right away without penalty. Now, there's one exception to this rule that I just mentioned for special provisions. In December 2022, there was a big law passed that actually made it so that if federal employees, special provisions, retired before 50 but were totally eligible for retirement, they could get access to their TSP right away without penalty. But we're still waiting for that to be implemented, and we don't know exactly what that's going to look like yet. So just so you know, don't quote me on this quite. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when it's implemented, okay? So that'll be great because, as you know, as special provision folks, you can retire as early as, let's say, 45. If you started at age 20, did 25 years, you can retire at 45 if you're special provisions. And before, you couldn't actually get to your TSP right away. You would have to wait, okay? Now, let me bring up something really quick to make something super, super clear. This rule of 55 and this rule of 50 that I have mentioned, they're all or nothing rules. Meaning, let's say you're a traditional FERS, so not special provisions, just a traditional FERS employee. If you left the government at 54, okay, and then you wanted to get into your TSP at 55, it doesn't work that way. Again, you have to retire in the year you turn 55 or later. And if you hit that rule, great, you can access it right away without a penalty. If you retire, let's say at 54, then you've got to wait all the way till 59 and a half. That's how the rule works. It's all or nothing. Okay? You can't retire at 54 and then get into it at 55. If you retire at 54, you got to wait till 59 and a half. So hopefully that's making sense. Now, actually, one quick note before we wrap up. An IRA, a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA, those do not have the same rules as your TSP. They do not have the rule of 55 or rule of 50, okay? If you, let's say, move your money from the thrift savings plan to an IRA, that's totally fine. There's many reasons to do it, potentially. However, once the money's in an IRA, you can't touch that money without penalty before 59 and a half, okay? The rule of 55 and rule of 50 doesn't apply to IRAs. So if you need money before 59 and a half, keep it in the TSP for at least that long, at least the money you might need before 59 and a half. So I hope that's helpful. Good luck. I hope this content is helpful for you. There's tons of resources in the description below for federal employees just like you to get the most out of your benefits. So definitely check those out, and you guys have a great rest of your day.